We can direct you to Binance.com and Crypto.com because those news outlets give you some great
reliable
info.
sources,
I've
yeah.
made so much money just because I received an article at 7 in the morning. Hi everyone, welcome to Quick Trader. I'm David, for those of you who don't know.
Luca.
I'm Keenan.
So today we're going to chat to you guys about your education regarding cryptocurrency, how to stay informed, and another big topic we're going to get into is risk mitigation or reducing the risk that you take per trade. So moving into our ongoing education, you guys are journeying, you're starting your crypto journey, some of you with us, some of you are only starting a peer-to-peer journey with us. And at the moment we might be your only source of information.
Yeah.
But I would implore you, or encourage you rather, to follow other web channels like crypto websites. 100%.
Crypto.com is a good one, yeah.
Crypto.com.
I follow Binance quite a lot as well. They've got their own news channel.
Yes,
that
100%.
helps quite a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I
quite a
do
few
like
different pages you're able to follow out there, and everything's quite accurate. Everything's on the ball. You will see a little bit of a variation from page to page.
Look, ideally, right, you'd want to follow the source because Binance and Crypto.com are getting their info, they're publishing it from a source that they're getting, right? Meaning, if this is relating to money, you'd want to know it sooner. For instance, if you're holding XRP, let's say you're holding $500,000 rand in XRP and you're hoping for it to go up, right? That's why you purchased it for a small little increase with all of that money, so you can, spot and then convert and take that out, right? Let's say there was a big lawsuit that, and XRP, Ripple actually had a massive lawsuit running with Swift.
Case,
I remember.
So let's say you were not aware of this and you you were now ill-informed. And I mean, you can blame David or Luca or Keenan, but we're saying you need to be connected. So be connected to these news channels. You'll be getting daily news, and then you can be like, whoa, I need to swap this coin out. Because thinking that you are always fully informed, it's a poor way of thinking, and it's going to lead to you losing money. It's better you can't just rely on your friends are going to message you when something's happening to a coin. There are hundreds of cryptocurrencies, so you can't rely on Quick Trader to feed what every movement is happening per coin. We'll try our best, but every coin, it's impossible. I suggest you follow these sites. I follow Crypto.com and Binance.com. I don't even really use Binance for peer-to-peer. I use them for the news outlets. Yeah. So I know exactly what's happening in the company of these coins, right? Like what the organization managing these coins, what's happening to them, because that will obviously have a direct impact. If people are being laid off, they're in court, guess what? You probably shouldn't put $500,000 rand into that coin right now. What would be smart maybe is to invest in shorts. Like if you're shorting something, you're betting that the value of something is going to go down.
If you see people in trouble, that's
a sign. You put money in
for a
there
short.
and you'll get paid out for the drop in value of that cryptocurrency.
I personally like to look at worldwide news as well, just stuff that's going on in the world. So anything to do with the American president usually has a huge effect on crypto.
And the link to those sites will be in the bio of these videos. So if you're interested to subscribe, you can just click on those links, and I find it incredibly helpful. Binance actually helped me with a big arbitrage trade that I did with XRP actually. Luno had some pricing issue. So on Luno, the cost of XRP I think was 42 Rand, but then on Valor it was 64 Rand. So all I did was I bought like 30,000 rands worth of XRP, Ripple, on Luno and moved it over to Valor, and I made like 30% on everything that I moved over.
Because the value of the coin.
Just because it was valued differently. I mean, you can technically call that an arbitrage trade, and I mean it is an arbitrage trade, but another way to see it is I literally just moved my cryptocurrency
from one platform to another.
Yeah, I didn't sell anything, I didn't mark up anything, I didn't create a percentage, just moved it. And the platform values it differently. So Luno had a pricing issue, I exploited that and bought a crap ton and then sent it over. There were some issues sending it over, but I just kept trying to send it, and eventually it went through. Yeah.
An easy way to look at arbitrage in a general sense is it's exactly the same as running a shop as well. You're buying products at a lower cost and you're selling them to the consumer at a higher cost. Obviously, Valor being in your situation, you bought your cheaper product from Luno and selling it to Valor. They were your consumer that was purchasing it. So I always try to put it into more simple terms, just maybe for the people that are that don't follow along or they're struggling to understand it. That's you basically a shop merchant. It's the same thing.
Yeah, if any of you guys drop ship at all,
peer-to-peer
is very similar to it. It's just drop shipping, but for cryptocurrency. So you've got a crypto store full of cryptocurrencies that you've bought at your own price that you've determined to buy at. Either it was on Luno or on Valor or on Altcoin Trader or on Binance, or you even purchased it on Quick Trader. Yeah, on Quick Trader through an individual, and then you're just reselling at a price that you like, right? Or selling that cryptocurrency at a price that you like. Rather,
I think patience is very important in that game as well.
100%.
When you start, just in regards to P2P, I've mentioned this in a previous video before. You look at the markets when you wake up, right? I've got a general sense now. Obviously, you can't tell exactly what's going to happen, but I've got a general sense now of how the day is going to go. More or less, if I see Bitcoin's been dropping for the last 2-3 days, it's probably still going to be on a drawdown.
Downward
which and I mean, not to hold those cryptocurrencies for the day, or if you are going to hold those cryptocurrencies, make sure that you're ready for it to lose a bit of value. So don't hold high amounts.
I see
you don't want to
saying,
have 100k in Bitcoin and it drops by 1 or 2% over the day.
But I think that's where we tied that into one of our older videos. We spoke a bit about holding your assets in stable coins versus something that...
So we've mentioned examples of stable coins would be something like USDT. USDT, the T stands for Tether. For those of you who don't know, this is a crypto coin that is tethered to the dollar. So maybe you're concerned about buying Bitcoin because Bitcoin's volatile, Bitcoin can go up and down. There's a lot of money in Bitcoin. If you're willing to hold for like a year,
you got to be patient.
Then you can make serious money. But most people are looking to trade and make money within a month, sometimes within a day. Bitcoin is pretty volatile. But if you're looking, let's say you've got a bunch of money in your bank account, a bunch of Nelsons or ZAR,
a bunch of Nelsons.
I like calling them Nelsons.
Cool. It's got a bit of a ring to it.
So maybe there's a lot of corruption happening in South Africa. Maybe, who knows? But you don't feel like inflation's going up. Maybe we're getting to the end of the fiscal year, the end of the financial year, and maybe the budget speech is coming out where the government is going to be talking about all the ways they're going to be robbing you this year. Right? So a smart way would be to take all of your money and put it in the dollar. Personally, as a South African, I have more faith in the dollar's ability to strengthen than our ability to strengthen. Right now, though, the rand is doing very well. It's about 16 rand 40 cents to the dollar, which is great. I would suggest a stable coin to maybe hold on to right now would be maybe ETH, like Ethereum. I would say it's more stable than Bitcoin. But if you are looking to just hold your funds in crypto, USDT, because if it does dip, it's always by a small amount because it's tethered to the dollar, and
it's gonna come back.
And foreign currencies tend not to crash like that unless there's some massive event that is taking place. But I think that pretty much sums up your education regarding how to stay informed, because although we're trying to, the Quick Trader team is trying to give you guys as much information as possible, we obviously can't cover every small question. Unless it's in the comment box, we won't be able to answer it, but we can direct you to Binance.com and Crypto.com, because those news outlets give you some great info. I've made so much money just because I received an article at 7 in the morning.
Literally,
It's like, saw an article, whoa, check my crypto
for the day, almost.
So I mean, you don't always have the time to go to every single individual like crypto platform, but Binance and Crypto do really well to take bits of articles from different sites and put it together on their news article.
Like at the end of the day, we're not like special. We are just humans. It does help having. But I mean, it does help having a source that you can go to and get the information you need. I mean, continuously learning is very 100%. Important.
Awesome stuff.
But guys.
Guys.
Yeah, awesome.
Which guys?
Us or them?
Audience and you, gents. It's been a great episode.
Man.
I think, look, if you want to stay informed, you want to stay on top of things, keep track with our channel. And we do keep you guys up to date on most of the daily news. New methods on staying safe, new methods on building profiles. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about.
And don't forget about our launch party happening on the 16th.
Yeah, guys, exciting.
We're having 3 days where we're having those workshops, 16th, 17th, and 18th. If you're interested in coming, there will be refreshments provided, as well as complimentary gifts and all sorts of different workshops to get you started and set up for your trading journey. So if you're interested, please DM Twig Trader. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.